You're not on notification list. I dropped a notification. Unless I didn't. Hang on. No, I totally did, you motherfucker. It's called Cult of the Lamb OST, yeah. Coatl. Coatl, as they call it. Coatl, as the ancient Aztecs called it. Yeah. Oh man, there's a bunch of new, I don't know how new it is, but there's a bunch of stuff that I haven't seen before. TGI Fridays, frozen food in Iceland. They got fucking cinnamon buns, they've got potato skewers, frozen steaks. Seems like it would be fucking retarded. Any new Flesh sim? He dropped the text document, right? He dropped the password or whatever. I don't know. It seems kind of gay and retarded. I don't see him liquefying the guy he has a problem with. I don't really know what the fuck is happening. Doesn't seem very interesting though. It's just kind of silly. Just seems kind of silly. Silly flailing. I guess we'll see though. Pre-cooked frozen steaks. I don't fucking know, man. Peanut butter jelly ice cream sticks. That sounds good, right? That sounds good. Little Smokies. Little Smokies. They have fucking corn dogs, which is pretty cool. I don't think I've ever... I mean, a Little Smoky is apparently just a little smoked sausage, but I have never fucking heard it called a Little Smoky before. Sounds kinda suspect, in my opinion. Boneless chicken wings, aka chicken nuggets. I'll have to see. I'll be getting all this stuff and eating it and figuring out if I've been fucked over. But, speaking of things that might not be worth it. Speaking of things that might not be worth it at all. Am I doing the private jet drama? Yes. No, the title is about another Gamerjet. Alright? Iceland may have some ass, but it's the best frozen pizzas out of the selection. From the big shops. Okay. I mean, I've tried some of their other TGI Fridays crossover stuff, and some of it was really good. Some of it was a bit ass. But some of it was really good. They had these, like, hash brown sandwiches that were kind of good. Anyway. Hungarian Nuggies, sponsored by Orban. I'm really looking forward to going to Hungary, man. I just hope nothing crazy happens. No pedos today. No pedos today. What did I send Chibi? Some questions. I was like, hey, there's something you didn't really cover in your video. You know about the, like, filtering shit? Do you think, like, filtered stuff that looks like a cartoon should be illegal? And is it okay to report that stuff? By the way, can you tell the difference between filtered stuff and cartoons? Very simple. Very simple questions. Easy for most people to answer. Anyway. Linus. Or Linus. Linus, the lying anus. I didn't film anything. I don't know anything about it. I've been busy, okay? I have been warned. Nicandro said to me, hey, you want some non-pedo drama? There is that LTT jet stuff. And then he goes, no pedo stuff except for the fucking CP they found. Oh, one of the employees' computers or whatever. I don't remember exactly what he said. Oh, only pedo thing with Linus is one of his ex-employees had CP. So, literally every time. Literally every time. That was like a year plus ago. Oh, that's okay then. No, but still, everything, all roads lead to pedophiles. It's inescapable. I imagine that won't come up here, is the point with the year plus ago thing. I imagine that is not going to come up here. I don't really know what's up with this. Apparently people are I don't know if they're laughing at him. I don't know if they're annoyed with him. He has purchased a $0 asterisk jet to be used for work. Huh. Now, there are videos covering this, but it was suggested to me by someone else that I could just watch the original video.
So the April Fool's wasn't a joke? We actually bought a jet?
What started as a meme on WAN show when I discovered that a jet-propelled aircraft is not as expensive as I initially thought.
Yeah, but how expensive?
I'm serious.
Okay.
Even Luke was shocked. So I started exploring various options.
I bet you could ruin his life by getting him to watch QVC once. He would buy everything. He would buy everything. You may have thought that this hose would cost $30 or even more, but really it's only $24.99. Well, I'm losing money if I don't buy it, right?
And my uncle's in aviation and has been for many years on the pilot side, mechanical side, and operations side.
Okay.
So when I started to explore that one aircraft that I was like, this is shockingly affordable, he did a bunch of the due diligence for me and ultimately brought me 2 sales brochures and he went, don't do this. But if you're going to do this,
okay,
these are the 2 best ways you can do it.
Okay.
And I picked a Dassault Falcon 900B.
I have so many questions.
You and everyone. Dassault Falcon 900B.
What the fuck?
I have so many questions.
Oh, he's got braces. I couldn't... I couldn't tell what was weird about his teeth. All I could tell was that something was wrong, and it freaked me the fuck out.
You and everyone.
When you say it's not that much, how much is that?
So because of
Did
the
I think he had
non-disclosure agreement that
scurvy?
we signed
Maybe.
in order to purchase it,
Okay.
like this whole world is very closed door.
Yeah.
I can't actually tell you how much I paid. But what I can tell you is that if you Google it, it's less than that. And the second thing that I can tell you is that with a little Google it, it's less than that. And the second thing that I can tell you is that with a little bit of girl math, $0. I would have been crazy not to buy it.
There's no way it's $0.
Well, let me put it this way. The engines were all on a service program from the previous owner that entitles you to completely refurbish them to effectively 0 hours brand new once they reach end of life. All 3 of those were done right before we purchased it. It's effectively brand new from an engine standpoint. Each of those refurbishments is worth anywhere from one...
Fucking QVC would rape him to death. This man would not be able to handle watching a shopping channel. Holy shit.
$1.1 to $1.2 million.
Each? And there's 3 of them?
The jet was also in for a 12-year service. And because my uncle's a shrewd negotiator, he put together a purchase contract for us where it was guaranteed that once it came out of that 12-year service, it was at...
Girl math is why TV shopping channels make money to... That's what I'm fucking... Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Dassault specification. That 12-year service effectively cost as much or more than the rest of our purchase price.
So what you're saying is you got the plane for free?
So when I'm done with it, with the condition that it's
Bro, Lucky B and I change our flight plans to avoid touching down in the UAE or fucking anywhere like that.
in, with some of the special features that it has, for example, it is one of the few 900Bs on Earth that has a medevac kit. When it's time to divest of this thing, I should be able to get back what I paid and maybe even the bulk of...
Why am I pretending it's novel? No, his life would be, his whole life would be destroyed by QVC. It would eat him alive. He wouldn't just buy one or two things. I think Avon would kill him as well.
What I spent operating it.
That's pretty cool.
See, you didn't know all this.
I didn't.
And I know that you were very opposed to the jet in the lead up to this.
I was very vocal against it.
But the way that the math works, it's a little bit
Don't
of cash flow
worry.
tied
You're one of the employees we're gonna keep.
up, but we're not actually spending any money, which is so cool. Do you want to see it?
I want to see the whole thing.
Well, you're gonna have to wait for the segue to our sponsor.
Does this shit actually work? Does this shit actually work out for him?
Delta Hub. Delta Hub's Carpio 2.0 wrist rests glide smoothly across your desk and help reduce strain during long shifts or gaming sessions. And they come in an LTT colorway. Grab yours at the link down below. Sessions.
What?
And they come in an LTT.
That's worse than anything I've ever got involved in. Man, I just get like a UV sleeve. Just put like a sock on your hand or a UV sleeve.
LTT colorway.
Don't even get a gamer sleeve. Just buy like any sleeve.
Grab yours at the link down below.
Carpaccio. Get the Linus Carpaccio. You do realize LTT is a shopping channel? No, because I don't watch it. I thought they were like a fucking benchmarking channel or some shit. I don't know. Isn't this Sting in the YouTube audio library?
Give me the quick specs. How far can I go and how fast can it go?
It's a 1990, so it doesn't have the same kind of range as some of...
Sorry, I think I missed the part where he explained why. I think I missed the part where he explained why he's doing this.
the longer range Falcon 900s that are, you know, newer,
okay,
but completely out of my price range.
Okay.
But it'll still do about 4,000 nautical miles on a full fill up. So what that means is
when do trackballs make a comeback? It's right there. I've got a couple trackballs.
From Vancouver, we can go effectively anywhere in the North American continent. And if we were on the east coast of North America, we could hop across the Atlantic in one go without having to like stop and refuel at a little island airport. On the subject of little island airports, one of the coolest things about the Falcon is that it's designed to land and take off from relatively small airports.
Got it.
So
Do you think one of those new consumer anti-aircraft batteries that people were freaking out about probably couldn't take down a commercial jetliner, but maybe you could take this down?
You only need a landing strip that is somewhere in the neighborhood of around 4,500 feet long.
Okay.
In order to land and take off. Of course, that's all subject to weather conditions, atmospheric pressure, wind.
Right.
Other planes.
I've definitely learned a lot, and
Okay.
it's way more complex than you would even begin to think it is.
I already thought it was pretty complex to be.
We've got the upgrade. We bought the upgrade that means it's untraceable. So if we landed at, you know, say Little St. James Island, no one would know.
I'm like scared to touch this thing.
No, you can totally touch it. You can fit so much fuel in here. Did you know that's where the fuel is stored in an aircraft?
It's in the wings?
Yeah. Cool, right?
I guess I don't know where else it would be.
Targeting information updated. I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't fuck around with this.
Yeah, that makes sense. People are in there.
I feel like even if I had the money, I would not buy the jet myself. I would still use some private service. I don't know if I'd trust in my ability to arrange for things to be safe and okay. He's gonna fly it himself to save costs, yeah. Yeah.
I assumed that jet fuel would be inordinately expensive. It turns out that it's actually really similar to kerosene.
Okay.
And doesn't really cost that much more than regular fuel.
How much does it store though?
It's just the sheer volume of it that you go through.
Okay.
With that said, I'm starting a family vlog. That'll be coming soon.
If I was rich, what kind of autistic fixations would I develop? I think if I was rich, I'd just do the same shit, except I'd do more of it. I'd eat out more. That would be the difference.
And the first episode is going to be a trip to Cabo, where I treated mine and Yvonne's families.
Cabo.
When we factor in that the fuel coming back from Mexico was half as much as we paid to go down,
Oh, whoa.
it actually cost less than buying like a first class.
If I won the lottery or some shit, I would Alexander the Guest out. I would just become full-time food YouTuber, not to make money, just because I can subsidize it.
Ticket for everyone, which was kind of mind-blowing.
Lottery-funded food content. make it as good as possible, not because I want people to enjoy it, but just because I want to be able to go back and relive things I've eaten. So I make it for myself. That's what I'd do with money.
I mean, first class.
Sure.
Let's bring it down to earth here.
Yes, or not, but
Okay.
but it wasn't much more than even business class for everyone.
Got it.
Which blew my mind.
So the big savings are going to be when we're maybe doing a big company trip.
I mean, can I show you around?
Today's yours. Let's do it.
Yeah.
What is this hole?
Do you want to walk?
Are you 100% on that, though? Yeah, Canis, is he just doing, like, fucking fuel cost versus business class tickets?
On the wing of a plane? Can we both be up here? Like, how much weight to... Yeah? Okay. Okay, we can both come up here. Okay. Okay, this...
And how many times are they going to do that?
This feels so wrong. I don't like this at all. Oh my gosh.
You like it a little.
It's not as slippery as I would have thought.
I guess we would come up here for fueling. I never really thought about where the gas tank, is on a jet, but if the fuel is in the wing, obviously the fuel port would be on the wing.
Does that mean
Here's how my new gaming mouse costs $0. I don't know, maybe the mouse autism would come back if I was rich. Because right now I don't play any games where I need a good mouse. So I'm just using my old Strix Impact 2. I broke my Razer Orochi V3 because I squeezed it too hard. I shattered the chassis of a mouse from squeezing it. Didn't realize I'd be able to do that, but I did. Now I don't bother getting any of the weirdo mice because I just play Slay the Spire and shit like that. I don't need a good mouse for that. But I guess if I was rich, I'd want a crazy mouse just because crazy mice are cool.
Other side?
I would assume so,
You have to film both separately.
And both the same, so that the plane will be balanced. In fact, on one of our recent flights, Luke was talking to the pilots while they were flying, and they were explaining to him that because in the grand scheme of things, the plane is so light in order to optimize its ability.
Is it wrong that I'm like, this is pretty cool, this is really cool? Not because I'm like, wow, it would be cool to have a plane, not because I think the plane itself is cool, not because I think the information is cool, but deep down inside, a little seed has been planted in me and it's growing. And it's hope that he fucks up and dies in a really funny way. Hope that hope that something goes wrong and there's like a retarded plane crash. Like, fucking... Linus installs a custom button that will dump all fuel for some reason. He pressed it halfway through the flight. Oh no.
To carry passengers and cargo, even small differences in weight distribution have to be accounted for. So they were telling Luke that him hanging around with them up in the cabin was actually negatively impacting fuel economy. And if he went all the way to the back and sat in the very back, they would actually have to make adjustments to the throttle. In order to
does some benchmark tests on his plane. Something horrible goes wrong.
to alter the pitch of the aircraft just a little bit.
I assume that scale is different if you have a bigger jet versus smaller planes, right?
Yes, but even then.
If we want to test how good each wing is, we need to isolate them. That's why we're going to take off with only one. So...
Got it.
These are finely balanced machines. You change one bit of furniture.
Collect my private jet's computer, and here's what happened.
Inside, and you've got to submit that. You've got to get.
I jailbroke my Airbus. Here's what happened to the pilot.
Got certified.
And like potentially recalibrate.
You've got to account for that.
Got it. Okay. Wow, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. So here's the emergency exit from the outside, which I've never seen.
I've never looked in the outside of a plane. This feels so weird.
I had a lot of people ask me, like, safety was one of the big questions.
I went middle row. For the Australia trip, I'm going middle row, not along the side. For toilet strategies, right? Because the plane we're going to be on to Australia and back, it's, the row down the middle where it's 3 seats in a row, and on each side there are 3 seats in a row. if you're two people, and you're on the side, the window, or on one of the window sides, you're either on the aisle end and a stranger is gonna fucking crawl over you and rub their ass in your face, or you have to crawl over a stranger. So we decided to go in the middle, and if we're taking up 2 seats in the middle, you know, we go past each other when we have to go to the bathroom. But part of me is like, what if the third person on our row is just a fucking sicko? What if instead, like, let's say Lucky B and I are here, and there's a stranger here, and instead of just going into the aisle here, they just decide they want to crawl over both of us. What if we just get some fucking weirdo?
And I was like, look, Lance would not allow me and my entire family and Yvonne and her entire family to get on something that's not safe.
Sure.
We are doing everything as scrappy as we can. We've got a great deal on this hangar. Like,
scrappy.
Seriously, shout out these guys. We'll link to their business in the video description. So we're doing it scrappy, but we're not compromising at all on safety. Now that we've made a safe landing,
Okay.
I feel it's a good time to talk about this.
Whoa.
Another major
way we saved money was by 3D printing the landing gear.
major maintenance cost center on aircraft is the landing gear. So rough landings, total landings, and time all contribute to how often this stuff.
We bought the landing gear from Temu. We bought the landing gear from Temu, you know, really, the only reason people don't think everything from Temu is great is sinophobia. China probably makes everything anyway.
Needs to be overhauled and checked. Well, guess what? As part of my girl math $0 plane, all 3 were completely redone months ago as part of a 12-year check. I'm talking the whole plane goes up on struts or on donor landing gear.
Exactly what I was thinking, to be honest. He just fucking machined out a cooling block.
They completely take apart the whole thing, new seals, new everything, new anti-skid, make sure everything's working perfectly, and they throw it back on. So
when we bought it, all of the electronics were gutted out of it. But I figured out and found a project on GitHub that lets you run the whole plane off of a Raspberry Pi.
once again, when we go to divest of this asset, it's a business term for flip this, someone is basically buying a turnkey, ready to go 900. Ever looked up inside of the landing gear?
No, believe it or not, I've never had the opportunity to do that.
Sometimes there are immigrants in there. Or I should say illegal migrants. We had a problem for a while of them dropping onto people in London. Frozen migrants dropping out of planes. You ever read those news stories?
It smells exactly
Landing in people's damn gardens.
like I would expect it to. It smells mechanical.
Okay.
It's also like less complicated and as complicated as I expect.
Hey, want to see the first thing that I broke on it?
Yeah.
The good news is it wasn't this.
You're fucking... Imagine you're... This is why, like, people kill their boss, right? Imagine your fucking boss is like, yo, look at this fucking Rolls Royce I got. Yo, sometimes I might even drive you somewhere in it if you have to do work far away and we all need to go there. Isn't that cool? Don't you think my car's cool? But it's a fucking plane!
That'd be
It was like the second night after it arrived, and we hadn't shown the kids or any of my family members yet. So I was like, oh, do you want to come see it? And they were like, heck yeah. And as part of just kind of poking around at it, I was like, okay, I don't know, do you want to check out the baggage compartment? Except there was only one small problem. The plane wasn't powered. So after I opened this, which it turns out to close needs like
If postal workers go nuts is going postal, what do Linus employees do? From what I've seen, they go transgender, right?
powered winch, there was no way to close it. And in the baggage compartment was all the documents and
Isn't it multiple? Or is it just that one?
paperwork for the plane. Now, that might not sound like that big of a deal. Let me put it this way.
Okay.
It's about a pallet of banker's boxes, this high. And the way my uncle explained it to me is, see that pallet? That's half the value of the plane.
Okay.
You don't have that, there's no history for this bird.
Oh.
Nobody's going to want to touch it with a 10-foot pole.
Because if they can't see all the service history or any of the maintenance, any of that stuff.
So they were all in here. So leaving this open in a shared hangar, not really an option. Had to call my uncle, who was doing flight training for this plane. So you can have all the experience in the world. You still have to get certified for weeks on an individual airframe.
Okay.
He's in the middle class. I'm
You
like,
think it's one? Okay. It's one so far.
hey, so the thing's open. He goes, oh my God, how could you? Okay, so here's what you have to do. We had to hook up like the emergency power battery or something like that in the butt of the plane. It was a whole ordeal. Anyway, the point is, want to go in the cargo hold?
It's not the first time a millionaire has asked someone that. Sorry,
Didn't who's trans? I don't know who they are, but I'm pretty sure I was watching a video of some extremely grim tranoid who used to work for Linus. Yes?
don't include that joke.
That's a billionaire thing.
Okay, that doesn't make it in. Go to floatplane.com, subscribe for the extras.
Excuse me.
Oh.
I mean, you can go on it, right? Yeah, you're good. Maximum weight, 220 pounds.
Go ahead, say
I'll go on it.
Yeah, you go in.
Ow. Oh. This wide-angle lens makes it look a lot bigger than it is. I
Okay.
can't even stand in here, and I can touch both ends with my arms.
So it's about a 3 foot by 3
Wait.
foot by 3 foot.
Yeah, thank you for that.
So how do we close this thing now?
Well, okay.
Does it not just have like a fob, like a car?
Oh, baggage door closing. When we were there that night and I had to close it, it made an awful noise.
Okay.
And I was probably pretty sure I broke it. Hey, Lance!
He's gonna die. I'm sorry. I want to say I don't find that funny. This isn't funny. This is serious. He's gonna die. This is a mistake. I can't say that because I think it's really funny, but this plane is going to kill him. Within the next 5 years, we will hear of Linus dying in a plane crash. It's going to happen. I'm sorry, it's just true.
When I opened it when you were in training, did I damage it? No.
Like he's gonna like fuck that door up, and mid-flight it's gonna open because he did something. He's just gonna get sucked out and shredded in the engine.
That's not true. Okay, so I didn't.
I don't want people to go
So
into
do you know the nickname for the plane?
No.
It's the
Thank you.
Millennial Falcon.
Thank you, sick fox.
Did we actually tell people what the name of the jet was, though?
That is
No, the public one of like.
Oh, you mean the company?
Yeah, are we allowed to disclose that? Okay, it's called
company?
Influence Air.
No, it's pronounced Influencer. Now I know what you're probably thinking. Hey kid, she looks nice from the outside, but what you got under the hood of that thing? Is she a Hemi? No, she's not.
Whoa!
Hold on, I'm gonna try and do it. It's stuck. Lance,
Just let him fuck around with it as much as possible. Just let him do this stuff. Just encourage him to do more videos, opening shit, fucking around with it, making it make strange noises, then go flying.
help me.
How can you make something so simple, so complicated? Okay.
Whoa! What the hell am I looking at?
Okay, so this
Okay.
is our weather radar.
Oh, he's fucking dead. He's so dead.
This is our
He's gonna break something.
navigation computer, all of our communications. What you're hearing is a cooling fan.
Okay.
In 1990, the rudimentary
Can you start? Are Polymarket bets controlled by the platform? Or can I just go like, can I put in a request or something? Or be like, can we have a bet on Linus dying within 5 years? By plane crash?
compute that was in here was a pretty big deal. And while you can retrofit this with more modern computer systems, it's one of those things like bedazzling your jacket. You're never gonna get your investment back on it.
Vajazzle.
Okay. Can we swap those fans out for noctual ones though?
No. Uh-huh. All right. And hoop ho! Cool, hey?
Not really.
Welcome, sir.
Right, so that inside looks horrendous.
To influence air.
Thank you. Oh, wow. Dude.
It's fucking black and gold? Or black and bronze or something? That's horrific.
This is...
Imagine the fucking fingerprints as well.
dumb
Holy
in the best way
shit.
possible.
Right? So,
Oh my... Cream, black and gold. You got the fucking... New Money Pedophile special. You got the fucking Oil Prince Diddler special.
are you ready for a bomb?
Well, not in a plane. You can't say that.
A
dude.
truth bomb.
Oh.
Would you like to know who the original owner of this
The fucking handles on the window are gold. Oh, some fucking deranged sicko decided the interior of this. Someone just absolutely fucked in the head with more money than sense. No.
plane is, who is responsible for the gold-plated ashtrays and gold-plated sinks? Hold on. I'll let you see it first.
Okay.
Horrendous.
So...
That's fucking horrific. Look how
Oh my goodness.
fucking
24 karat on
grody
that,
it
baby.
looks as
Is
it-
well.
Actually?
Yeah. Plated.
Oh, I thought you were kind of... Okay, I thought you were joking.
No.
Is this like Trump's plane?
This plane has had a few owners, but originally it was owned by the government of the United Arab Emirates.
Bro, you brought fucking rape on wings, dog.
Allegedly. So this is what I've heard. This
Allegedly.
is what I've heard.
Okay.
May or may not be true, but that is my understanding of the origin of this aircraft. So they asked for some special
That shit is fucking haunted. You're gonna take off and hear the screaming of the ghosts of children. What are you doing?
modifications to be
You
made.
can't.
As part of its production,
Like gold sinks.
like a gold sink. Okay, so that's that. Do you want to sit in the cockpit?
I was waiting to ask. I just didn't want to interrupt.
You're gonna be fucking. Wait. What was that flicker? You're gonna be flying in the middle of the night, and you're gonna slide up the window cover, and you're gonna swear that you can see Epstein's face staring at you as he sits on the wing, dude. Get rid of this fucking plane.
I'm going into the cockpit. Holy cow. I'm a pilot. Well, not really. I shouldn't claim that. Is that like...
Definitely not really. So above you is a bunch of fuses and stuff, and also a panel that has caused what was probably the most expensive issue that we've had so far with this plane.
Okay.
See, one of these screws was a little bit too tight and was shorting out.
Oh.
So that caused
Oh
the
my.
illumination behind all these gauges
He's
to go
so
out.
he's so fucking dead. He's going to die.
So we were able to
He's
fly,
so dead.
but only in daytime.
Don't
We
fly around in this
replacing
thing.
power supplies and doing all this stuff until we finally found, well, hold on, what if we back one of these out an eighth of a turn? And that was it.
That was what saved it.
That's the kind of stuff that, from talking to Lance, you run into after a 12-year check. This thing was taken down to studs, would be the building equivalent.
Okay.
Every bolt removed, cleaned, checked for corrosion. So when you put it all back together,
You might have some mishaps like
a couple
that.
little things like that, yeah.
Got it.
Any idea where you'd even begin to use any of this stuff?
I'm assuming this is go forward.
That is go forward,
Heck
yes.
yeah. I assume this is a steering wheel.
Sure.
Or are you...
Dog. Hey, it's time for the company trip. That's great. I'm gonna buy my own economy ticket. with fucking Singapore Air or something. I'm not going on the rape mobile. I refuse. True, but then, look, they showed the interior of this. You know what happened there, man. I'm just saying.
You say that like...
Yeah, it's a steering wheel.
Okay.
Up here is all of your relevant flight gauges. This would be our weather radar. Then these screens right in front are the actual flight.
By the end of the video, do we meet his uncle who's going to be flying it, and he has like an eye patch and a peg leg?
Displays. Also,
you see that little on that meter on the left, the little red and white striped line? If the needle ever hits that point, the plane just falls apart. It's a little warning, don't go there.
up here is our parking brake and our super high-tech compass. Getting out of here. Guys, the next time you see like a 6'5" pilot, you just like, I don't know, give them a thumbs up or something, because I don't know how they get in and out of these seats. These are the best seats in the house. This was another one of the things that made this a much better deal than it otherwise would have been. Remember
Bro, you know that shit's sticky, bro, dog. You know that's sticky.
said the deal
Watch them when they stand up. There's going to be like a moment of resistance to them getting out.
is that we get it in factory approved condition, right? Sure. Well, part of that was the mechanisms for these chairs. These go forward, backward, side, and turn, so that you can...
Hey, does one of the chair have like wrist braces that stop you from escaping?
face the people in these chairs over here. How much you want to get?
He got the fucking Pedo Express with the hydraulic cuck chairs.
That
Straight from the UAE.
mechanism under the chair is worth. Don't forget that it is aviation certified, which
more than 10,000?
5,000 per chair.
Okay.
And it was 2 or 3 of them were broken.
Okay, so I was right about 10 grand.
And we found so many little things like that.
Sure.
That again, you know, girl math, when someone comes and looks at this thing, they're gonna look at it and go, wow, okay, this is like babied. Like everything is in working condition.
Say it's... This rape mobile is totally... Hey man, this shit, this UAE fucking rape on wings, it's totally babied, bro. I'm telling you, it's babied out. It's been fucking babied, man.
And this fix was still part of that original...
You better believe it, bud. They found one seal that was like a fraction of 0.1 millimeter out of spec. My uncle pulled up the documentation. He said, no, it's not.
You signed to fix it, so...
So we got it fixed.
Okay.
Safe.
The costs add up for these
You're
things.
gonna be... like... Cursed artifact is one thing. Owning a cursed artifact is one thing. When the cursed artifact is like a plane you're gonna fly in, no.
Which is why I was so hesitant on it, because, you know, there's a saying, right? If it flies, floats, or you're supposed to rent it.
Yeah. These are fun. Almost every seat has a little table, which is kind of nice.
Okay.
You know, pull out the laptop, get a little bit of work done. Sammy, I think, got
It's so fucking tacky.
like almost a whole float plane video edited
Holy
at one point.
shit.
I have a question about that.
Yes,
Wi-Fi.
we have Wi-Fi.
Okay.
This is like some fucking weirdo's apartment in Tower Unite. In Tower Unite.
Okay. How does it work?
Well, you take a whole bunch of money
Okay.
and you give it to someone,
Okay.
and then you get tastic Wi-Fi.
How much is a whole bunch of money and how tastic?
Thousands of dollars a month, and tastic is like kilobytes per second, and it's spotty. So aviation Wi-Fi is moving from land-based towers that you just fly over and then get out of range and grab the next one.
I see.
And like I said, the speeds and everything is spotty, to obviously low Earth orbit satellites.
Got it.
However, whether you're talking Starlink or whether you're talking about GoGo's Galileo, it has to be certified for your particular airframe. And then to even get the hardware installed is probably going to be in the neighborhood of 200 to 400,000 US dollars. And then the monthly is not going to be any cheaper.
So we're not going to do that.
I am leaning away pretty heavily. What else is there to show you? This is fun.
Wise.
These 4 seats convert into a bed.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I'm not going to show it to you because the mechanism.
I'm not going to show it to you because when you turn them into bed form, there's some sort of red stain that becomes visible. This is the fucking Saudi sex slave plane. I'm telling you, dude.
Involves
This tacky shit. Owners in the UAE. Here's how this shit becomes a bed, a giant bed.
this table lowering down on this like
Oh,
accordion
okay.
thing here.
That is 4 OnlyFans girls' spines in that.
That was really loud.
Anyway, this is cool.
Oh, whoa.
There we go. Then you just put in the leaf, and if you give it a little shove,
Oh, okay.
we've had as many as like half a dozen people playing cards around here. Now, this is interesting. In here, you will find high-tech 3.5mm jacks, and
Bro, the fucking cabin depressurizes, and that's when they learn instead of the oxygen masks, just a bunch of like baby skulls fucking rain down onto them. This is what you play after it crashes, not before you take off.
now in practice, in flight, there's a lot of like background noise. So it doesn't sound amazing. You're way better off just putting in your headphones. But one of the things that Lance said was, hey, while it was in for that 12-year check, we should look at getting it sound treated because that is something that carries some value and is something that makes a big difference to the experience. And then he looked into it. It turns out it already had like state-of-the-art sound treatment. So it's actually quite comfortable to be in.
I guess I have one more question.
Oh, yeah?
If you're talking about like a whole cabin sound treatment, can we wrap the plane?
No.
Sorry, I knew the answer. It was just like the #1 Reddit comment when people found the jet.
I'd love to. It'd be so cool. You'd be adding so much weight
Got it.
in vinyl that it would affect the fuel economy. And also the heating and cooling cycles, the expansion and contraction of the airframe. It's not worth it. Naturally, this is the best place to have a meeting if you were to do it here.
Oh.
It's
Bro.
magnetic.
Oh.
Most comfortable place to.
I don't know. Does he understand what he's purchased? Does he fully comprehend what he's purchased? Does he fully understand where he's sitting?
Sleep. You got the privacy curtain and you got the ability to boop. There.
Okay.
So if you were gonna have a nice little sleep, this would be the place to do it.
Look, there were multiple sets of gold-plated handcuffs as well.
And then I think there's some kind of like, there's like a thing in here. Yeah. That you can pull out.
Oh, whoa.
And I think this like can go in the middle. And then you can have a little mattress thing or something. You can turn this whole thing
Like a
into
whole
like
bed?
a giant bed.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
I don't know. I don't care about that.
break out a black light right now.
Okay.
I don't need to have an orgy in the back of the plane.
Yeah, it's already been done enough times.
That's for the front of the plane.
That's for the ones with a B, not an M. Okay, this is something I actually want to fix. So see how there's a little kind of crack at the top?
Yeah.
That's for good reason. Because if you were to open this, it would wing here. So this piece, has to slide up and down, depending on whether it's open. It doesn't open all the way. And I feel like that's the kind of thing that one of our very smart people, like, Justin or Sebastian, could probably help fix. It's actually
Why did he just show a picture of Count Dankula?
really loud in flight.
Oh.
Because this is open to the... We've come full circle.
Oh, that's the cargo hold.
Baggage.
Okay.
You can go in there now. It's not that big, hey?
You're very right. It's actually quite small. Man, you made this look huge though with your height.
Oh my God.
Wait, so is this another bathroom back here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's another toilet there.
Yeah.
Cool.
What about second gold-plated sink?
What is this? What is this Canadian curling boop?
Okay, I can explain that.
Please.
We've had some issues with this little plunger here. See, normally it's sealed,
Yeah.
and you push it down to drain it, and there's suction. So on the last flight, I forgot whether
Alright.
it was push or pull. And they had glued the little thing on the top, and they had used a pretty crappy glue, honestly.
Oh my god.
I don't think that's entirely on me.
Okay.
So I forgot if it was push or pull, and I pulled it, and the thing came off.
So now this is.
So now there's a label.
Your uncle's gonna run into the fucking main area of the plane yelling with the fucking control stick in his hand, man.
And a boob.
Is 2 bathrooms really needed on a jet this big?
You can have up to, including crew, like 17 people on here. 2 people may need to use the pooper at the same time.
Got it. Well, if you guys ever need to do a trip again and you just need to, you know, you're at 15, you need 17 or whatever,
Yeah,
16.
yeah, yeah.
My wife and I would love to join you.
Okay, all right, I'll keep that in mind. But of course, we'd have to have a meeting when we get there, though,
Absolutely. And a meeting on the plane if we really need to.
about important things.
Yeah.
Come on, give us some privacy here. We're trying to have a meeting. Oh, hold on, I got this. Oh, you know what else I've got? Is this segue to our sponsor, Delta Hub. Whether you're gaming or working, sitting at your computer desk for a long period of time can leave you a 2.0. Comes with a wrist strap. But no matter which model or size you go with, they're going to be small, lightweight, and easy to pack around for working on the go or a late night land
That looks uncomfortable. That looks uncomfortable
with
to me.
friends. Learn more about both versions.
There's also a guy made a version of it that like fully locks your arm in and locks your arm straight. There's an old version of that that's really crazy and has like children's play area kind of foam padding.
And find the right Delta Hub Carpio for you using the link in the video description. If you guys enjoyed this video, why not go check out April Fools? We're running a huge
5 years. Maximum 5 years until we hear of a plane crash in which he dies. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Alright. I wonder if there's some live stream thing where he reacts to this. Does he stream here? When? Hang on. When did the video we just watched go up? The Gamerjet is Real was 3 days ago. He streamed 2 days ago. Did I enjoy the video? Enjoy is a strong word. I guess I'm excited that he's clearly going to explode. Hold up. What if I search? I will search plane. Control F. Plane. He's talking about float plane. A lot of float plane. Talking about space. Am I blind? Should I be searching jet? What should I be searching? Float plane. Oh! He says jet. He says jet, yes.
That from a business standpoint, it has been far less stupid than I might have initially imagined. I've been asked how I reconcile saying that I was against it before. I've said both that I'm against it, and I have also said that I'd like to try it.
Did you say that you'd like to try it publicly?
Yeah, it's on my show.
That was on my show.
Yeah, it's a Wine Show clip. I said I'd like to try it. As for the justification, I like Warren Buffett's line, so I'm going to steal it. He called his first jet the Indefensible.
Okay.
Do people like this guy?
I don't think there's any justification. What justification? What I will say is that from a business standpoint, it has been far less.
No,
than
surely you
initially-
can't. Surely there can't be hundreds of thousands of people watching a guy for this many hours and not like him.
Initially imagined. That trip down to San Francisco for ARM
I did see that,
I've done
JG, yes.
in a single day. We went down there in the morning, very early in the morning. Didn't love that part, but we went down there in the morning. We were able to attend the keynote. We saw the entire event. We saw all the demos. We wrote a script. We shot it.
He buys tech and tests it out, Tim. That's the point of watching Linus. How does he do it in this live stream? Does he do that in these live streams that hundreds of thousands of people watch for hours?
We flew home early, which has never happened before. And this is while the U.S. airports were a complete cluster bomb.
Have you been able to sleep on the plane yet?
No, it's a funny thing. This didn't end up making it into the video that I shot with Elijah, but
Right. What did you? What have you done in that plane already, man? You've been possessed.
some ways it's actually a little bit there's one way that it is a little bit less comfortable, and that is the social pressure. Because I kind of feel
Okay.
like I'm hosting everyone else who's on it.
I feel this urge to provide things for them, human things.
I don't think you need to, but I understand.
I know, but I mean, you've seen it. Like even our cabin crew member, I don't want to be, I never want to be rude. And I feel like it's like if someone was in my living
Right.
room and I was just napping, I'd feel really awkward. And so far I'm not over that at all
Okay.
on it.
Okay.
I managed to get about 15 minutes of shut eye on the way down to the ARM event, but that was only because I had wicked insomnia the night before and I functionally hadn't slept. Even then, I only was able to sleep for
Okay.
all right, Dan, was there anything else in almost called them checkout chats? No, what did we call them? Checkout messages.
Here's a question.
Yeah.
The WAN show where you said that you were against it, and the WAN show where you said that you'd be interested in trying.
Combination of things. I think
Whatever.
it's
Him saying he's against it
it's
versus changing
the
his mind.
deal
Fine, fine, fine.
being
What's this?
way better than I expected. And honestly, the biggest one is my uncle being involved. So there's a couple people in Floatplane chat that are asking about how are we handling pilots. So my uncle is a pilot.
Dude, his line in the video.
He's always like that.
How do you make something
He is
so simple, so complicated, or whatever he said?
He is one of the funniest people I've ever met. He's so funny. And he has such a,
Have you guys seen? God, I don't remember which airline. The Residence. Is it Etihad? The Etihad fucking Residence? Hang on. Am I fucking skitzing out? Etihad, the Residence. There's a fucking first class upgrade that you can get with Etihad, where you have an apartment on the plane with a living room, bedroom, and full bathroom with shower.
almost serious until you know him.
Separate bedroom and private just for you bathroom. And if you get the residence spot, you have your own lounge. As in, there's the first class lounge, and within the first class lounge, there is a lounge just for you.
Like, he could be almost like kind of serious and a little scary.
Airport lounges are the sickest shit ever, by the way. I had no idea. I had no idea until last year. We were flying back from Japan with all Nippon Airways. Just premium economy. Not even business. Just premium economy. And it turned out that included lounge access. I didn't realize fucking airport lounges had like, all you can drink, like, pretty decent whiskey and cocktails and beer and like all you can eat of like all sorts of dishes. They had like a noodle bar where you ordered as much ramen as you wanted and all sorts of shit. I didn't fucking know. I thought it was just a place where you go and sit and it's private and quiet. I didn't know.
Until you know him really.
Did I ever watch this? I think I've seen a couple of these.
On August 6th of last year.
I don't think I've watched this one. We could give it a spin after this. After
Well, and you
this.
realize that he's like such a joker. I don't know. He's really cool. I wish he wanted to be on camera because
Always been too poor for that? Yeah, same. How much more does that cost? I don't think it was like crazy more than economy. And we didn't buy lounge access. It just came with premium economy. A lot of the time as well, even if you're not first class or whatever, you can apparently you can just pay for access to lounges even if it's not part of your ticket. Which I guess it depends whether that's worth it or not. Like there's one at Manchester Airport that we can get access to that is like £50, but I'm not sure if it's worth. It seems kinda not worth. When I'd say a lounge is definitely going to be insanely worth it, if you've got a fucking long ass layover, and like you can get into a nice lounge for 50 quid or something, fucking do it. Fucking do it. Do it. Do it.
you guys would freaking love him. He's
Revolut
awesome.
gives lounge access? What the fuck? I use Wise.
So he's
Just don't buy flights with long layovers. Don't listen to Twitch censor. He's the fucking devil. He's the devil. By long layover, I don't mean like spend a day in the lounge. I mean like if you got like 4 to 6 hour transfer, like you're gonna be is like 4 to 6 hours between your flights or something, or maybe a bit more. I don't know. Don't do what we've been doing. Last couple of years, Lucky B and I have been getting transfers that are like an hour, like 2 hours. We've been getting like 2 hour transfer windows because that's what's always recommended. Every single fucking time the flight is late. I have not been in Frankfurt Airport without sprinting. I have not been in Frankfurt Airport without having to sprint to catch a transfer. It's better to wait. It's better to have a larger window and have to wait.
so he's handling the operation. He's a pilot. He has mechanic experience as well. Like he's just so experienced.
One of the shittiest experiences you can have. Changi. You know Changi? Yeah, Singapore Airport. Flight to get there, late. You have like 40 fucking minutes to get to your next flight. You run. Guess what? You have to take the fucking tram thing that goes slowly and scenically past the water feature. Holy fuck, there's nothing more stressful. They're playing like this music with this cool fountain, and it's like, I don't give a fuck. Go faster. Holy shit. Nah.
And what I said in the video is true. He told me don't do it, but if you're going to do it, let's do this together. I'm literally going to drop everything. Like he was working and he's like, I'm just going to not renew my contracts and let's do it. And he has made it accessible. A lot of people have pointed out that I don't have private aircraft money.
Here's a crazy mini story. As long as we're talking about travel. After I'd spent like a week or whatever it was in Wrocław in Poland, we were going to fly back. We got in the plane. We were on the plane for like 2 or 3 hours. One of the engines was broken. So we had to stay another night. And the accommodation and stuff was fucked. For some reason, it was trying to make us get the free hotel in Spanish. It wanted us to travel far away to some fucking hotel in the middle of nowhere. We said no. We instead shelled out to stay at a hotel that was right across the road from the airport because that wasn't full up. We just shelled out to stay there. I think I had the best burger I have ever had in my life at the hotel that is across from Wrocław's airport. Just saying. Just saying. It was so fucking good. Did I record it? No.
And that is extremely true. Like,
I didn't record anything in Poland because that was like a family vacation. We were with Lucky Bee's sister and her husband.
obviously, I've done okay. Obviously. But
What?
the kinds of people that I encounter, you know, in the little FBO.
You don't take photos. Hold up. Hold up. Relax. Here it is. It was so fucking good. It doesn't look insane or anything, but it was just... The bun was perfect. The balance was perfect. The meat was... Everything was fucking... Oh. It was just like... Everything. There was this real acidity to it. Just... Oh. Oh. Thick, but not ridiculously thick. It was good. Yeah, I took photos. I don't have video, though. I have a big old fucking... scrote. I ate a Georgian scrote in Yo, the shit people were talking about. These guys. Here's one I had some of. I had some of these. Lucky Bee's sister's husband had the one that's like the boat with an egg in it. Yeah. Look what you've done. Look what you've done. Look what you've done. Look at what you've made me do. One, it was good as fuck. Khachapuri or whatever, yeah. Apparently the round flat one counts as khachapuri, and so does the boat. They're just different versions. I don't know. I went to a Ukrainian place in Wrocław that is designed to be like the inside of a train, and you sit in train seats. And I had the biggest fucking schnitty I have ever had in my life, and it was good as fuck, and it had like dill potatoes underneath, a big salad, and smoked cheese. And the smoked cheese was fucking out of this world. So good. These hot little like cheese curd cakes with strawberry fucking lashings, amazing. So much good shit. So much good shit. Anyway. Oh. What did you have for breakfast this morning? I didn't.
Like private airports and stuff. They don't dress like me. They don't talk.
Because I knew I was going to go to KFC. If I know I'm going to go have fast food, I skip breakfast.
Bit of
like
a gap.
me.
Yeah.
They don't behave like me. I feel extremely out of place.
They got really fancy hair.
Yeah, I mean, did you feel a little out of place?
Yeah.
Remember the carpet they rolled out for that dog?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
You were there for that one, right?
I think so. Or you told me. I don't remember if this is a manufactured memory or not.
Yeah, anyway. So...
I feel like not too much is coming out of this. Let's, Do I have the right link? Yeah, I have the right link. Yeah, life's pretty fucking good, Berna. There are, of course, various stresses, but they're much different in nature to the stresses of my past. Right now, it's like we gotta fucking get the garage redone. That kind of shit. Gotta get a new smoke alarm. I'm getting new smoke alarms tomorrow, don't worry. I've ordered them. Gotta pick them up from the store tomorrow. All sorts of stuff. Fucking gotta repaint the house and all the shit like that is like the stress.
On August 6th of last year, after
Did we watch
spending
this?
nearly 10 years, almost half of my life at Linus Media Group, the company behind channels like Linus Tech Tips, Short Circuit, Tech Quickie, and more, I decided it was time for a change. I packed my things, said my goodbyes, and left the office and company I poured so much of myself.
Yeah, I didn't want to get in the fucking flying Epstein. I didn't want to try my luck with the Epstein on wings. So I quit. Didn't I react to this already? I don't recognize this.
The entirety of my adult life and many of my high school years into for the last time. Honestly, I had pretty much settled on not making this video. It's just been kind of a long time since I left, and it's taken me a really long time to feel like I'm emotionally and mentally prepared to talk about this. And to be frank, I still don't think I 100%
Hi, Frank.
am. But as my therapist likes to say,
Hi,
it's
Frank.
important to talk about your feelings. So why don't we do it? Working at LTT was my first real job. Bye, Arlo. One that I literally found
Don't laugh
on
at your
Craigslist
cat.
and
Have some respect.
Started when I was in high school, which meant
Got a job on Craigslist, ended up in a UAE gold-plated jet. Nice. The best. Cramps.
taking the bus for nearly 2 hours either way after school or on the weekend. But I didn't care. As a fan of the channel and many other STEM channels, it was a dream job. And to say that...
You remember this? I've seen this? Have I? I don't remember it well. It's also not really exciting me. It's time to go gay. We also have the option of it's time to take down your smart cameras. That's an interesting one. Let's give the queer rebrand pipeline a shot. Is there a queer rebrand pipeline? Who benefits from it? And who gets left behind?
Have you noticed this happening? Queer, loud, unapologetic, and then softer. Prettier. More traditional, come on. Jojo Siwa, Miley Cyrus, Billie Eilish, Madonna. What are you? It's not just one person. I want to talk about a pattern. Not a scandal, not a single person, a pattern.
It's too breathy and too whispery. Audio quality sucks shit, move on. I think it's worse than just the audio quality. She's talking all fucked up.
Many of you said it in the comments of my Jojo Siwa video.
This woman is deaf?
Unusual.
Here's the thing, I'm not sure if you're joking or not, because that would explain it. She's actually deaf? Maybe she should speak, like, way louder then.
In fact, she fits into a much larger cultural story. A story where queerness went from being niche and risky to then visible, celebrated, marketable, and now intensely political. So today, visible, celebrated, marketable,
this. If you think about it, gay people are like a fucked up burger. You know, if you really think about it, gay people are like a burger you wouldn't want to eat. if you really think about it, gay people are like a mistake. Thanks, Burger King. Yeah, I don't know if I can handle her enunciation or her whispering. Let's give this a spin.
If you have smart surveillance cameras in or around your home, there are a lot of things going on in the background that you may not even realize. Not only are you constantly feeding data to a server that law enforcement can use as evidence against you, but many surveillance companies partner with insurance companies.
Oh shit! I've been doing so many murders.
To streamline the process of letting them spy on you. I made an app that can log network activity and data from a smart camera.
Is that summer or spring? I never remember if that's summer or spring.
Just by being...
I want to say spring. Come on. Are you going to start playing? Okay, it's summer then. It's not spring. Fuck.
In the vicinity of your home, and it can tell me not only when and where activity is taking place, but when...
I always get summer and spring mixed up.
you're viewing the camera feeds. I even released a version that you can try yourself. And we'll be doing some weird side channel hacking, like spying on Ring camera microphones and sending radio signals to the speaker wire, which, ironically enough, produces ultrasonic frequencies that can jam other smart recording devices.
We need this guy to audit the Linus plane.
And naturally, we'll be going over the history of in-home surveillance, from radio collars worn by domestic abuse survivors to Shark Tank, all the way to a CEO declaring war on crime and sending his employees camouflage clothing, and hiring Shaq to hang out with him for some reason.
Okay.
In 1966, a nurse by the name of Marie Van Britten Brown felt unsafe returning from work to her Queens apartment at odd hours. She had an idea: a motorized camera and two-way intercom system wired to a doorbell that featured a panic button that could call police. Her husband was an electronics technician and helped her make a prototype, and they bought a patent that was approved in 1969. While she allegedly lived modestly until 1999, over 30 home security patents reference her work without paying royalties. Women's rights have a pretty rocky history with home security. In the 1990s, ADT launched a program
I don't know if I can do this one either.
that gifted ADT-branded radio collars to survivors of domestic abuse.
I feel like it's too paused already.
If the woman felt as if she was in immediate danger that her partner or spouse would harm her again, she could just press the ADT panic button, and that would send a radio signal up to 200 feet away to the base station that is connected to the house's phone line. Really inspiring stuff. And since abusers now frequently use security cameras like Ring to monitor their victims and subject them to coercive control, ADT now offers an app called So Secure, which is only $8.99 a month for the premium membership. It uses widgets and secret voice commands so women can attempt to discreetly notify an ADT agent that they're in danger without making it too obvious to the abuser watching their every move through the Ring cameras. Oh, and there's also a Track Me timer, which tracks a woman's location and requires them to check in before notifying ADT to call emergency responders on
Holy fuck.
their behalf. You know, after learning all this, I frankly don't understand what women have to complain about. Between 2006 and 2011, self-described serial entrepreneur Jamie Siminoff was very busy with his 6 startups, including PhoneTag and Unsubscribe.com.
Men can use the same software and the same service, okay? They just won't believe you.
But he cashed out and started a company called Doorbot. In December of 2012, he more covertly started another company called Christie Street that was a Kickstarter competitor. And as luck would have it, his crowdfunding company featured his smart doorbell on the homepage. And just a few months after that, Jamie got the opportunity to propose his vision for Doorbot to some of our world's most prestigious economists.
I figured.
Join
Shark
me,
Tank
and
was
the next
mentioned
time
earlier.
you hear, it'll be,
You're dead to me.
Not long after Doorbot launched, it rebranded to Ring. Google purchased Dropcam and added home surveillance cameras to its Nest line of products. Netgear bought Ubox Cam and launched Arlo. And about 4 years after the Blink Kickstarter campaign was funded in 2014, Amazon purchased the company. Many of the original backers still haven't received their cameras. It was basically a gigantic race between a bunch of companies that have utterly no experience in the surveillance industry. Back in 2014, it was relatively unheard of to have a security camera.
This is the kind of video where I would rather read about this myself than just be told about it. We're not being given takes or anything. This is just like an inferior way of learning about it. So no, we're not doing this. But what will we do? We could even... Well, should we gamble on the algorithm? You know, we could play Slay the Spire and you could watch me die as the Necrobinder over and over and over again. Do, 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 do. Who's good? What's a good thing to look at? The art of stealing people's trust. I'm okay, thank you. Claude Cracked.
I feel threatened orthopedically.
I would never use a Google or an Alexa.
Play video game.
I could play a video game. It's possible. Could look at the video recommendations. Kithra the Sun Tamer. Who is this? Who is this individual? No matter how strongly you believe in porn addiction, it is not real and you are delusional. How did you find this? This is some 5-view shit. Did you get recommended this?
Being accused of being a bot, I thought I'd just show you my face. You know, on here because I have video capture software. Yeah, hi there. Fuck you.
I feel like I'm lacking context. I feel like I'm severely lacking context. What is going on here? More about this channel. 881,000 views. Is that a single video pop-off? For the most part, yes. Ah, it's an angel clip. I gotcha. Why I hate Ryan Upchurch. Oh, I've seen this guy before! I recognize his fucking face! I recognize his face. I'm pretty sure we've seen him before. If you hate on people for the things they love, you rightfully deserve to be forever. Okay, we found the rest of the stream.
Yeah, this is me. I'm real. Fuck you. And fuck the subhuman mongrel who thumbed your stupid comment up. You're both pieces of shit. Fuck you and fuck your feelings. At least I have the courage of my convictions to say I hope you get hit by a car tomorrow.
I think I've seen one of his videos before. I'm pretty sure.
You know, I don't say bless your heart to people. You know, fuck Southern culture as well.
Holy shit!
At least I have the conviction to be straightforward instead of passive aggressive with bless your heart style
I
shit.
did see Trump.
That makes me better than Southerners.
Or at least I saw screen caps of it. I did not see the original.
Superior.
For all I know, Trump could not actually be saying any of these things. I only ever see screen caps.
Just by being willing to express myself in an honest, straightforward fashion. So anyways, I pointed out that the porn addiction sample was too biased to be used in research and that it wasn't real. Okay. Let's look what a
Blue Sky tab
from Seattle says about this matter.
Why is he gooning? Let's hear about why porn addiction isn't an addiction. Literally going fucking What the fuck is that, bro?
There is no such thing as sex addiction, and counselors who call themselves sex addiction therapists are poorly trained. They have little to no data to support their approach, and it's also poorly defined. That's why the DSM...
Dr. Roger Libtard. Watch as much porn as you possibly can. It's good for you.
Statistical manual that therapists use to diagnose problems chose not to include sex addiction or hypersexuality.
The 3 tabs: a poetry site, Blue Sky, and Feed Bro.
In the new version, the new edition of the DSM. They didn't even include it in an appendix to study it further because they didn't take it seriously. I think they were right.
It's just going to be an RSS feed site.
The sex addiction, to have sex addiction, you have to be kind of addicted to something external to the body, like alcohol or a drug, and sex is part of it, so that doesn't qualify. So using a disease model for sex is not a useful concept, and what it does is reinforce guilt and shame about sex instead of taking a sex positive
not useful
approach. So what I'm saying is that sex addiction itself is a myth. But this doesn't mean that some people don't have problems being out of balance, like becoming too obsessed with sex, like on the internet or whatever.
Okay, sounds like some fucking debate bro shit.
Or pornography. And those people come to my office and I help them get into balance by doing basic cognitive behavioral therapy and helping them realize that sex is a good thing, but you have to put it in context along with other things too. And so the sex addiction people would say they know exactly what's healthy, how many times you should masturbate in a week, for example. I don't think we know that. I think that varies a lot between different people. So instead of instilling guilt and shame about sex...
Is he just going to play this clip?
Addiction seriously enough to list it and classify it as a legitimate disease under their systems in the DSM.
I'm not diseased, bro. I'm just out of balance.
So the upcoming version of the DSM has no plans to include it either.
This guy, within the next 3 minutes, this guy's going to tell us how many times he masturbates in a day, and none of us are going to be surprised.
As a consequence of all this, I have no faith at all, and I think all you people who insist adamantly are psychotic, delusional, and that your self-assessment is just errant. You have a warped perspective about yourself that has no truth, and there is no truth in you. Get behind me, all of you, Satans. You're delusional.
Get
You are
behind me,
not
all of you,
porn-addicted,
Satans.
and you don't know yourself enough to know. I'm so fucking tired of it, you know?
What's even...
I get called all kinds of names because I don't believe in it. I get called bot, I get called as if people don't believe... I don't believe in this.
Okay.
At all. I think it's silly. I think it's stupid. I think it doesn't exist. I don't believe it's real. I never have, and I never will. You know, and you know, just because...
But, like, you believe extreme obsession with it exists.
Because a bunch of people...
like, at the end of the day, for the sake of internet arguments, you're not proposing, like, a treatment plan for someone. You're talking about talking on the internet. What's the fucking difference between the extreme obsession and addiction?
On the internet,
for the purposes of internet chatting, buddy.
It's the case does not mean that all of those people combined are not psychotic and delusional. Millions of people can be wrong about exactly the same thing, and as I've said numerous times on this channel, over and over and over again, we know from history that for thousands of years it was common sense that the world was geocentric. And
all right. Copy past the Reddit stuff. What else do we have here? What is this? Is this going to be AI?
I just wanted you to know that this is Kythra Suntamer here, and I'm going to play a message for you from somebody.
I want to play you the dark truth about Trump supporters. What are these? He's been Googling something about Republicans. Kythra, if you hate on people... if you hate on people for the things they love, you rightfully deserve to be forever alone. 5-year-old video.
You know, normally I kind of keep to myself and kind of do my own little thing and don't really make videos about things and such, but I did kind of want to weigh in on something, and I didn't really want to show my face on camera for this. It's not that I'm
too
cowardly to do it. I had former videos up. It's just that
armed robbery. I remember that guy.
The one thing that I don't like about showing my face on camera is just
anime thighs song auto-suggest.
Just that's what everybody...
When he types in anime, thighs song is the first suggestion.
Focuses on when I do, and that's kind of why I've shied away from it in the years since, you know, I've been on YouTube, because I don't want to have a discussion about how I look. I mean, that's not the focus of the video, and it doesn't matter what I do. Everything gets dragged down into that discussion, which is one of the reasons why I kind of get these people that, like, they make animations of them, you know.
He's yabbering. He's gabbering. Not feeling the vibe on that one. Come at me, internet tough guy. Holy shit. He has a video called Ha 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 where he looks like fucking Hitler with a Hitler stash, and then he has an I win by the way video. Oh, fuck yes. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there.
Comment, you know, earlier, which was to the effect of
is he just showing us torrenting a bunch of games?
Thanks, you know, now we have more information on your bitch ass, and I wanted to respond to this, you know, officially, and to say what I have to say about this. If you motherfuckers were anything more than keyboard warriors and internet tough guys, you have had access to information about exactly where I lived for a long time. I got doxxed quite
by who?
A while ago. You know where in physical space I live. You've already gathered all that information. So, you know, all that I have to say is come the fuck at me.
Yo.
Because if you were anything more than
incredible
a person who is just trying to make idle threats on the internet
against somebody whose views that you don't like, and a coward who likes to issue death threats against somebody that you will never actually harm, you would have already done it.
Yeah, exactly. That's like when people are like, I've received 1 billion death threats. How many times have you been killed? None? Okay, what are the odds of any of them being legit, would you say? Just saying.
You don't frighten me. Fuck the Republican Party.
That's pretty good. Okay, it was worth it for the last line. It was worth it for the last line. Do you know how many offers of great fortune I've had from Nigerian princes? Yeah, but I know none of them are real, so who gives a fuck? Yeah, he's right about that. We have a video called Ha Ha Ha, and then a video called I Win.
So, a couple of weeks ago, I tried showing how happy I was that, Biden had ultimately defeated Donald Trump, in the election right on, the November.
Oh, yeah, this was 5 years
and
ago.
I remember leaving my comments and the
no,
local
buddy.
crazy that is YouTube, the Mose Eisley that is our, local platform, conspiracy loons and, dipshits that are clinging to a value system that really is medieval and needs to go away. We need to evolve past it. It needs to be consigned to the dustbins of history.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, right now, momentarily, Texas is basically under, a complete blackout from a snowstorm and, Tucker Carlson and the
I remember
incel trash network that he belongs to is basically, suggesting that, and I have the balls to say it, they're successful.
He's very toothy. He looks like a failed attempt at cloning Ethan Klein, almost.
So the fuck what? They're still incel trash. Fuck them. So anyways.
Then they won't be incels. I mean, it's a solution, right?
Tucker is basically, saying that it's all wind power's fault down there in Texas and everything, and blaming it. But see, it wasn't the wind power's fault. It was the governors and the Republican officials that failed to actually win. That
right.
So
he's gonna get angrier and angrier. So let's go with I Win. By the way, let's just have a little taste of his progression over the years.
There's one more thing though, as far as
I have a feeling that once we hit 2004, shit is gonna start to rule.
Getting a bit long that I wanted to play as a voicemail for you because I know that so many of you were threatening me and telling me that that my
Do you think anyone is actually saying anything to him, or is he joking, or is he a schizo? Like, what do you think's happening?
My extremist
no one knows you exist
politics would mean that I would not ever be employable, and I hope you can hear it.
Hi, this message is for Paul. This is Adam calling from Entertainment Earth Distribution with your wholesale account for toys and collectibles. I know that you are very often on the road, and that's, not a problem. I totally understand that. But I wanted to let you know that your account has actually been set up for FBA service. So whenever the orders come in, you will get an email from the FBA team letting you know that the product is ready. So when you get those emails, just follow their instructions and fill out the form that you need to. I believe it's an Excel spreadsheet. So just follow those instructions. And if you do have any questions, please feel free to let me know.
I really don't know what's happening here right now.
But that's all you'll need to do. You don't have to fill out any other agreement or anything like that with it. You are set up for it. So you are good to go.
Okay,
if you
all
do
right.
have any other questions, please let me know. My number here is 818-255-0090, extension 152. Hope you're doing well.
So if you can't actually hear that message, there was a transcript from the transcription beta program.
I could hear it.
This
it's
message
fine.
is for Paul. This is Adam calling from
Oh my God.
Distribution, or bye. So that was the team at, EE Distribution, because I now have a formally filed business and LLC in my own name.
Oh, he's doing the like, I'm self-employed, I have a business, you can't fire me because I am my own boss.
Card that is tied to that account.
That's all it is,
I
right?
just wanted to say that, that business banking card that I've got,
I gotcha. I understand.
It's a much better, I know that some people have cars and, they have a lot of those sort of things, and they have the clothing that they have, and they try to express status with that in a way that...
A lot of people have cars and, clothing and that sort of thing. What do I have? I guess he has a business card. Okay, very cool. Thank you. Very cool. All right.
It's much more easy to pick up with. But what I have as far as a status symbol is what is in my wallet. It's a business banking account. And it's a much better status symbol than those muscle cars, because you know what? Those big, fancy, flashy cars, they really actually just scream to anybody who's actually a thinker, I'm drowning in debt. So,
to anyone who's a thinker.
Anyone
who's a thinker.
And also I've got that BlockFi banking account with all those Bitcoins in it, which is, currently surging over like $50,000.
Oh.
I know that I was arguing with SW that the government wasn't
excuse me, I have 0.00001 Bitcoin.
Going to be able to shut it down for the longest fucking time, and look who was actually right about that one. I've been laughing for a while at these dipshit attempts to actually crack down on piracy, because it's just been like, this is pathetic.
Huh?
They're not even targeting, for instance, the technology that I personally use to
Out of
do
nowhere.
it. And, on top of all that, like, there will just be new ones anyways. So I'm seeing all these IPTV raids, and I just wanted to say...
He's just fucking out of nowhere, just jumping around. Okay. Heat will be applied in 2024. Dear Waspy Prep Boys, feminist won the debate about toxic masculinity, by the way. I don't believe in American exceptionalism. Trump and his whiny supporters are professional victims.
I hate debating Donald Trump supporters, on social media. It's one of the most tedious things that I think that I've ever had to go through. And I think that observationally, one point of criticism that I would make of Donald Trump supporters is that I feel like many of them just lift their talking points directly from Donald Trump himself, and they don't really go.
He's staying pretty calm, unexpectedly calm. Let's jump forward a bit. Let's try. Stop trying to brainwash me into believing my greatest strengths are flaws. That's potentially interesting.
So very recently, I finished the first season of ReZero Starting Life in Another World, and with us, and, a lot of harassment that basically started taking place about 9 months ago, when I went into an Adam Waffen video and basically said to the guys there that I thought that the Adam Waffen people should never really be let out of jail, that they should throw away the key on these guys because they're just that dangerous, basically. I was told, okay, weeb, thank you for sharing your opinion because of your anime profile picture, and this was seen as something that, was a great reason to, ultimately reject me,
He has a dedication to his haters, personal dedication to his haters. Love the way you hate me.
And to engage in exclusionary behavior towards me for. Now, I wanted to point something out. I am a toy seller.
Okay. Atom Waffen leader. Final Fantasy 11 wiki. Peanut Girly.
That is now my new profession, and I'm branching.
Professional toy seller.
Into other industries as well.
And he's working on getting into other
But for now,
industries.
it's just,
Okay, this is pretty good.
Toys. Now let me actually log into the
Toy seller, I need your funnest toys.
account.
You cannot handle my funnest toys, adventurer. You cannot handle them. They vibrate far too rapidly.
Log out of this,
Nice email.
Then I probably have to go and get...
Nice 2 different emails. Thank you.
Damn phone.
What are you doing?
Amazon.com. Yeah, so it's up there.
Courts fail pregnant minors. But it's an Amazon.com link? Maybe it's a book about it. I'm looking at his previously visited pages. A bunch of Amazon links, okay.
Yeah, so it's up there. I'll just go right here. That's how you get to it. See, yes, I'm selling intentionally, by the way, to women as well as men.
What? Yeah, you're selling products that appeal to women and girls, I guess. Specifically the 3-year-olds and 7-year-olds, I guess.
But some of the orders that are coming in from EE Distro ReZero. Do you think I would have known which characters were likely to sell very well if I hadn't have watched the first season of that show? That I would have even made a bet on that show?
Watching anime makes him money because it lets him understand which characters are the most likable.
Particular as far as selling
I
out
see.
in my store. Do you think I'd have any fucking clue? I have to watch some of this stuff to monetize my hobbies that were there all along. Now, you want to come in and attack me as being a weeb. But like I said, not too long ago, in writing about it, is that the truth is that when you use the word weeb as a pejorative, what you're really saying is not what you think you're intending to say, which is, you should be ashamed of your degenerate taste in media. Instead, what is received is something that you didn't actually say, but is something that it can be interpreted in between the lines as, I'm uncultured swine and undeserving. That's the truth. You think you're so high and mighty, and you're proud of your ignorance, but you're stupid and you're proud to be stupid and uncultured. That's the reality. You're ignorant, and you're proud of your ignorance, which is an utterly just...
Yes, he sells plastic online. And watching cartoons gives him the power to sell this plastic online. That is what he's talking about.
Disgusting combo. Oh, you didn't have to use that particular combo of words, but it's what's communicated between the lines anyways. Whatever you intended to say, this is how your words are interpreted and received. You can say that I'm twisting your words and your language all you want.
What?
I don't care, though. This is how it is seen. So, to all of you who want to use the word weeb as a fucking pejorative against me, you see those new boots? Mm-hmm. I'd like to show you an even larger, a larger version of them so you can see just how amazing those new boots actually are and how expensive they actually were.
320 buck boots are not that expensive.
Because I'm now...
For this gay shit, they're really expensive. Get some really nice boots and they'll be about that much. Get some nice Timbs or something. Be about that much.
I am now corporate America. Look at them. Look at how badass they are. Look at how great...
No, they're tacky. They're really tacky.
Cool. Those actually new boots are. And the great part is that they give me another inch. They make me about an inch taller.
Bro.
Yeah. 300, 60 bucks.
The best part is they help me feel like less of a manlet.
The shipping as well, which is about 50.
Oh,
back
dude.
Into, my heels. You people, the ones that are using Okatu and weeaboo and all that shit as a fucking pejorative.
Okatu?
You are uncultured swine.
There's a similar video from one of our favorite people on YouTube. Yoshi the Oreo has been talking about anime.
Hey guys, how's it going? Happy Wednesday. So, I wanted to make a quick little video. Get the hell out of here, you stupid gnat. Jesus Christ.
Stupid what?
I wanted to make a little quick video for the anime community.
Alright.
To give you guys a
All
bigger
of them.
perspective in terms of those who are so against anime.
Why not call it like the Chinese cartoonity?
lolly and whatever.
Interesting lumping together of things. There are people who are there's a significant number of people who are very against lolly. The amount of people who are like fucking against anime, against all of anime as a whole, basically no one.
Just
basically no one.
In general.
The space
when
in
you
general.
Look at America's history.
You know, people who don't like Dragon Ball Z, people who don't like voiced cartoons of toddlers fucking each other in a crib. Same thing, really. You know, people against this kind of stuff in general.
Those who have and those who have not always squabble against each other, right? So those who have not will be pushed by the others who don't have, or those who do have, like say for instance gold, right? Then went into the mine, then excavated everything, and then they'll kick those who are still looking down in the dirt saying, oh, we got everything and y'all ain't got nothing, y'all losers, y'all can have the mine shaft, there ain't nothing down there, you dumb motherfucker.
So some people went down into the mines, they got gold, and then they called everyone else losers after they got some gold. Okay.
And, you know, you and your little pickaxe, you'll go down there with a pocket full of luck and dreams and hope that one day, maybe, just maybe, you'll hit the mother lode. And then somehow you did...
Is this chat coming out of him having seen the meme with the guy who gives up right before he hits the mother lode? He sees the other guy get his stuff and climbs up out of the mine.
Dig a little bit deeper than most people do. And guess what? He struck it rich. He struck it rich, and then all of a sudden what happens?
Is striking it rich, like, in this metaphor, is striking it rich like finding out about Boku no Pico or something?
All these
what are we doing here?
Dirt, because they got that little portion. And all of a sudden they coming out with their hand out talking about well actually that mine shaft that was actually the property of my great grandpappy. So
what does this even fucking... What the fuck does this map onto? People go into the mine, they get something. They give up on it. And tell the other people to fucking go for it. The other person goes down, they dig deeper, they find gold, and then the original person is like, no, you have to give me some of that. What does that what on the fucking world does that map onto? Reveal it to me, Yoshi. What does that map onto?
What you found actually belongs to me, or when the whole sympathy...
Well, if we're talking about anime, it doesn't fucking belong to you either. Unless you've made some. Have you made anything?
Story doesn't work. What else did they move to? They moved to slander. And I started talking about, well, gold is only what pedophiles will want anyway.
What? Sorry, wait. Is the idea here that they're calling you a pedophile for looking at like the toddler con stuff because they want it and you wouldn't give it to them? What is this mapping onto? What the fuck is this mapping onto?
That's the only people that really want gold anyway. It's just a bunch of pedophiles. That's how America has treated the anime community in its exception.
The anime community... What is America trying to take from you? You don't have anything. You're just consumers.
Since the 70s. You filthy Americans, quote unquote, and I don't mean real Americans, I mean filthy...
Is he talking about Reddit or Twitter? He's talking about the nation of the United States of America.
Masquerading Americans pushed us into a space that you demonized as a no-go zone. Then
what
we
space?
Made the no-go zone into millions, into billions of dollars that locked...
Japan? What is the no-go zone?
And then you mother...
And you made a no-go zone worth billions of dollars and then locked America out. What are you talking about?
Got pissed off that you can have easy access to something like this.
Anime? You can just fucking buy it on Amazon. You can sign up to Crunchyroll. Like, what are you talking about?
And because you didn't have easy access to something like this, what's the first thing you led to? Slander. Oh, you guys are watching CP. You guys are watching a bunch of naked children.
What is he... So America wanted access to Lolicon, and you said no. And because they couldn't get it, they started saying you're a pedo for liking it. Is that what is...
Only people who are in the naked children watch this kind of stuff. And why the fuck you in it?
Then why the fuck are you in it? What is happening? If this is porn of naked children, then why are you in it? Is an incredible line, but I also don't think...
Why the fuck you want to... Hey.
Oh, want it. Why the fuck do you want it? I don't think they do. I don't think they do. And if they did, they can just download it, can't they? This is fucking surreal. What if I told you that this is part of a 3-part series? He's calling anime watchers pedos? No. He's saying that the average American wants to watch shit like Lolicon, but they don't have easy access. And out of that rage that they can't have it easily, they're calling people who do watch it pedos. That's what I'm understanding here. Very strange.
Like, I'm being serious. Like, explain this shit. Explain how you filthy motherfuckers can invade a space.
What space?
It's a no-go zone. Don't go there. If you go there, you ain't gonna get no pussy. All the black people and all the white people say you go there, you ain't gonna get no pussy. You're a loser. You ain't gonna have no family out there. Now look at you. Look at you. You pussy having motherfuckers are barging into a space worth millions and billions of dollars.
Brother, they play anime on children's TV. They play anime on Nickelodeon, and they were playing anime on Nickelodeon like 25 years ago. It's mainstream. What are you...
After all that chastising. This is how you can tell it has nothing to do with protecting children. It has nothing to do with protecting the sensibility, especially considering...
You mean them trying to watch that content and you stopping them has nothing to do with protecting children?
Paying attention to like Epstein files and all that kind of stuff. Imagine a government doxing its victims, protecting the people that had sexual relations with minors, and then looking you square in the face and going, well, here's the consolation prize. We can't give you that, but we can give you this by taking shit away from you that is worth millions and billions of dollars. We can take that away, but our millions and billions of dollars, you ain't fucking with that.
Huh?
Nah, we will fuck with you. And to the anime community, let me ask you this question. When does pacifism and acceptance...
Anime community, you need to question pacifism.
Been so damn beneficial to a nation to the point where it's everlasting?
What do you... Now, this man is retarded. He doesn't understand that he's inciting violence. But he is. Don't take this seriously. He obviously doesn't understand what he's putting out into the world.
No nation or no culture has ever lasted for being so damn peaceful and so damn loving and kind. Because look at the LGBTQ. As much as they promote the idea of being loving and kind, they got a fist for somebody.
Yeah, kids.
They got a fist for somebody.
Stretch them out.
And that's what the anime community needs. It needs a fist.
Holy fuck, dude.
That says, you can come in, you can appreciate the space, but the second you come in and fuck around, you...
What do you mean space? Space! It's fucking cartoons, you look at them.
You're gonna find out.
You don't actually get isekai'd. What are you talking about?
Because look at all these people within the anti-law coalition and ask yourself this question. Why don't they fuck with the cartels? Because you gotta fuck around and find out mechanic behind it. You fuck with them, well, guess what?
Lolicons need to be more like the cartels.
Colombian necktie. Unfortunately for them, they like their life within the anti-lolly coalition. They don't fuck with cartels. They don't fuck with the Muslims because they'll kill you. But they'll look at the anime community and say, well, that's something we can tackle. It saves a lot of money.
How does it save a lot of money? What do you mean saves a lot of money?
Tackle an illegal multi-billion-dollar industry with billions of our dollars. We can tack these motherfuckers, and we can make money off of that because we're not sacrificing anything.
The tax and anime more?
They're just easy, you know. They're squishable. It's a soft target that you can actually attack and get away with too. So why not? That's what we need the most in this community.
Violence? Beheadings?
Y'all need to fuck these motherfuckers up when they open their mouths. Like, I'm being serious. Like,
bro, you're gonna... If someone who is not as generous as me, if someone who doesn't understand that you're, like, retarded and brain broken comes across this puts you in danger. Don't be saying stuff like this online. What are you doing? Maybe the most deranged anime video I've ever seen.
and to the anime community, answer this question. As much as the LGBTQ has been talking about punching and killing Nazis, how many right-wing conservatives have infiltrated their space to where you got gay Republicans on that side? None.
Hang on, let me follow this. Let me try and follow this.
And to the anime community, answer this question. As much as the LGBTQ has been talking about punching and killing Nazis,
gays talk about killing Nazis.
How many right-wing conservatives have infiltrated their space?
How many right-wing conservatives have infiltrated the LGBTQ space?
To where you got gay Republicans.
To where you got gay Republicans? Is simply being gay infiltrating the space? Gay Republicans would be more them infiltrating the Republicans, yes?
On that side.
Or
none. None.
Oh, gay Republicans on their side. Like gay Republicans who are pro-LGBTQ weirdos?
Where are all the gay Republicans at? They're all in the right wing. Because they know not to come over there. Why? Because they...
Where are all the gay Republicans on the right wing? They wouldn't really be... Surely that's like fucking tautological.
Die. What's another space? Feminism.
Okay.
You see any Republican in that fucking space? No. Why? Because they'll die.
There are in fact feminist Republicans. I have bad news. I don't think overwhelmingly feminists will kill you though.
What about drill rap? Black people. You see any white motherfucker in that goddamn space? No. Why?
I think this is a better one.
Because white motherfuckers would...
This is a better one.
Die. If they infiltrated their fucking space talking about that shit. All these subcultures have what behind them? Fuck around, find out mechanic. A veiled threat. That says if you infiltrate...
You're not supposed to say it's a veiled threat.
Our space, you trying to terramorph it into your motherfucking benefit?
Oh, dude.
We gonna fuck your ass up. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We will fuck you up. And that is what the anime community needs, because that is...
I think weebs should make way more threats of violence. I think he's right. I think that would be the best thing for you to do. I think that would be a new golden age on the internet.
What it is lacking. Not only the anime community, other communities too. Christian community. You're so damn passive, but at the same time, you don't know when to put your foot down and say, if you take one step across that fucking line, you're going to find God a lot quicker than you fucking realize.
Christians need to threaten to kill people more, okay?
That
Great
is
advice.
the problem with a lot of these subspaces.
Okay.
Now I understand, and I ultimately understand there are going to be some bad actors that's going to take it to a far more extreme.
I mean, you're suggesting threatening to and killing people if they don't obey you. So, I don't know. What's more extreme than that? What are we talking about? No genocide. Just targeted killing of people who will affect our hobby. Okay.
And I understand that. But just so you know, your ass will be grass too if you when you step across that fucking line too.
All right. We need anime fans need to kill people who don't like lolicon. They need to kill anyone who wants the culture to change in a way they like. And they need to kill anyone who's too extreme in their killing. In doing that. Okay.
So you ain't safe either. No, nothing in this world lasts forever. That is true.
Okay.
But things last a lot longer when you're willing to die for it.
Okay. And kill, presumably?
When you're willing to die for it. Ever since this whole cultural war thing popped off, the one thing I've noticed in terms of cultural behavior that has disappeared from this country, not once have I heard from any subgroup say, I will die before you take this fucking space.
This space? What space?
And I will.
He keeps saying space. Are we talking about like an abstract cultural space? Are we talking about specific communities? What are we going for
Take
here?
you with me.
What the fuck? Highly Islamic video.
That needs to become the norm.
We need fucking suicide bombing lolicons. Amazing.
And to the anime community, answer.
This is one of the hard.
That's pretty fucking
And to
good.
the anime community,
I think
answer
these
this
are
question.
his best videos ever. A call for lolicon suicide bombers. I didn't think I'd ever see it. I didn't ever specifically think I wouldn't see it because I didn't even think it was on the table as a possibility. Okay. The thumbnail on this video is pretty good. Constructive feedback is welcome. Rap and country are not complimentary. Emotion is not the antagonist of reason. Western thought is incorrect. Let's give this a spin. It's all unsolicited advice, by the way.
I know, I get it on some level that you probably think that you want to fucking help in some respect. I think you probably think that you're being like helpful to me by telling me why my ideas are such shitty ideas and that they're going to fail, you know, and naysaying and whatnot. Here's the thing. I'm going to do what I'm going to do, regardless of whether the internet thinks my ideas are terrible, that they're going to blow up and backfire. I don't care.
Okay. Like Linus and his jet.
You know? And it irritates me that YouTube comes on here and is always trying to punch holes in these ideas and explain to me why they're going to fucking fail. I don't want your input. I don't care. When I make a decision, I'm going to do that decision, and it doesn't.
A man with fucking no comments ever, upset at feedback.
The world is convinced that it's a fucking terrible idea that's going to blow up in my face and backfire. I'm going to do it anyways. So I don't want their input on my idea.
Gotcha. Right-wing violence is my primary concern. I Am a Lone Wolf is a pretty fucking good title. Fuck Chris Chan. Okay.
So, you know, my phone's been found, it's charging, and my wallet, I know exactly where it is now, so I've prepared for tomorrow. Because I have nothing else to do tomorrow except call the driving academy and figure out when I'm going to reschedule the lesson for. You know, I don't have a full schedule. I have open availability, obviously, you know, because of the position I found myself in. And yeah, my life is kind of failing upwards in a lot of ways. What I did want to say about all this is just that I'm fucking done. You know?
Done what? Paying your electricity bill? What's going on here? If your mustache, as it grows in, makes the McDonald's arches, just shave. Just shave every day.
No, I'm done. You know, I don't have time for this crap. You know, like, it's juvenile shit, and you know, he thinks that he is like well-adjusted and that he's so special because he gets along with people and that he doesn't have all these social and interpersonal dramas and stuff. But you know, like, he thinks that because he fits in better than I do, that he's like somehow, you know, better. But you know, he
just yapping. I know there's gold in here. We've got fuck Chris Chan. We've got about Elliot Roger. Cope harder, losers.
3 thumbs down on my Chris Chan video. To the 3 thumbs down, all I have to say is, cope harder, losers. You know, you wanted to tie Chris Chan to me as a noose around my neck, and I'm not cooperating. So, you know, tough cookies, is it, bitch? Get fucked.
Tough cookies, bizzit, bitch.
Oh, God, this is a pain in the ass. Okay, here's the thing. You know, since everybody is basically talking about and comparing me to Chris Chan, I'm going to fucking take a position on Chris Chan. That's really simple. I will not defend Chris
Strong
Chan's
position on
actions.
Chris Chan.
I think that what CWC has done with, you know, Chris Chan is kind of deplorable in the sense that, you know, trolling people and trying to instigate, you know, is
very generic. Okay. We need to reach the part where it's like 2 years ago. The thumbnail there is pretty incredible. That's tempting. Hold up. Okay.
I mean, it's like clout, really, with the very fucking people who put Steven Crowder and fucking Ryan Upchurch in fucking positions of power in the first place. I would rather fucking cut off my own fucking dick and eat it. Jesus fucking Christ, these people fucking disgust me. A world that they don't exist in anymore is a world cleansed and purified of fucking subhuman filth.
Here we go.
I want that world over this one.
He's morphing into the Rat Man. Let's go.
Their kind.
Let's go.
These people literally fucking disgust me. I would rather be dead than have them as my fans and friends. How arrogant and self-conceited could you possibly be to fucking delusionally imagine that I want you or your stands in any fucking way at all? Allow me to correct the record and fucking admit it finally.
Alright.
I don't want to turn this little social oppression game upside down. I want the people who put me in this position in the first place to be erased from existence. That they're only the kinds of people who took my side in it, and your kind just don't exist anymore.
Nah, this is fucking beyond Bob Chipman. This is beyond Arthur Chu.
The amount of arrogance and self-conceit is just like, oh please. I know you think you look so special.
To be fair, compared to you, no one looks special at all.
But you don't mean shit to me, and nor do your little fans.
Alright. I am proud of hating you, Ryan, and I'm sad you saved your fans' lives.
I want you to understand that I am a blackened void of all-consuming hatred for anybody who likes that piece of shit. I want you to understand that I am a blackened void of all-consuming hatred for anybody who likes that piece of shit. So, you know what? I've got nothing for you to grasp onto. Literally nothing. You want to tell me that Ryan Upchurch saved your life? That just makes me hate him even more. And I'm proud of hating him. My hatred has allied.
Holy fucking shit!
With my hostility. You see, if Ryan Upchurch hadn't saved your life, you wouldn't be here in order to leave your unwanted attention on my channel. You need to understand something about me. My hatred of this man is not motivated by jealousy. He doesn't.
Why would you put something that sounds so much like a cope in your video?
Have a thing I want. I want him and
let me make something clear right now. I'm not jealous.
Everybody who loves him to
Don't
be erased
say
from
that.
existence, to commit mass suicide. I don't want to share the planet with their kind anymore. I want
He seems familiar, right, Matthias?
them erased. There's nothing here for you. Your hatred only makes me proud of myself. You honor me through your dislike of me.
Okay. All right. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. What else we got? I'm watching your reviews. Fact, God is the ultimate abortionist. Let's try a couple of these short ones. This is how bad he is in my eyes.
You want to know how fucking much I hate the fucking noise that he fucking produces?
Yeah.
You know, like seriously, it's this. Even owning the fact that I like this song makes my face red as fuck. It's embarrassing, okay? But I prefer it to the fucking shit he produces.
Huh? Rather listen to this.
No, like seriously, Upchurch is so goddamn bad. I would literally rather listen to Gillo Farms.
Okay. Thank my late father for setting a sensible example. Mm-hmm. Here's how Bernie Sanders can still win.
So to Ryan Upchurch and to America's truck drivers and SUV drivers, how about them gasoline prices lately? They're at 5 something, and now they're set to go to 6. Are you feeling like it was a really good decision that you made? You know, considering your awful miles per gallon that you get? Still feeling confident in that decision and in the sensibility of it. And people tell me that I'm not, smarter than them, or that I'm such an idiot, and
Okay.
I formally withdraw my consent to being treated with a different set of moral expectations than the billionaire class.
Can you just do that? Does that work? Can we just do this?
That is why I defend Richard.
Richard. Hang on. Sorry, officer. I withdraw my consent to being treated like I'm not a billionaire.
That is why I defend Richard Stallman in this whole situation.
Right.
You want to hold me to a set of expectations, hold me to the same ones you would the visionaries.
Okay. I win, yay. Newsflash, I don't like people. That's pretty fucking good. That's pretty good. Okay. Let's jump forward. Let's jump forward to the ones that start saying 2 years ago. Come on. Who this? Some guy we've seen before, but was recommended to me again. Okay. He's pro-trans, of course. Hold on. Why I dumped Apple. Droid life? Talking a lot about tech. Let's give this one a spin.
Also, just so you know, fundamentally, you may hit me with a no one asked you response, but the truth of the matter is that I share my view anyways. I disagree with the whole fucking premise that somebody should have to ask my view before I go out and, share it with the world. Also, I'm a misanthrope who hates other people for the most part anyways.
Misanthrope?
So it's fun gadflying.
I've literally never heard it pronounced that way before.
Them and pissing them off by sharing it despite not being asked.
The mouse feasment of the misanthrope, indeed. An open letter to Sony. I got a spoiler from the pre-play.
As to Sony, I have a message for them as a company, and I have found that, Twitter is a good way to reach out to them directly as far as feedback, but so too is just coming out and saying things publicly as an open letter. My take on you as a company is that you are the Toyota of electronics, and that Toyota has a reputation for absolutely stellar, reliability, and,
that you're both fucking Japanese.
Cars that don't break down very frequently, and when they do are easily repaired.
Okay, whatever. Voting Biden. Age confirmation required. Motherfucker. Hold on. This might be where we start hitting the good stuff.
This guy is actually trying the whole "nobody asked you for your opinion" card on me, and all I can think is, okay, and
fair enough. What else we got? Hacker News sucks. This sucks. That sucks. Karma Systems. You've underestimated the amount of damage I can do, Ars Technica, and you're going to suffer for it.
yeah.
Alright.
So I know that the community is dismissive of Trustpilot, but let me assure you, word of mouth marketing is the most effective form of marketing out there, and getting a bunch of negative reviews is an absolute catastrophe for your business. So I went to Trustpilot and I left a review for Ars Technica. Their karma system is an abomination, is what I wrote. I gave them 1 star. And I said, I decided to leave a comment on an Ars Takana article that was essentially covering the McDonald's ice cream machine controversy.
I love that it's over that.
I made a good
I
point,
fucking
franchise owners can simply
adore that it's over that.
with a third-party insurance company instead of allowing themselves to be intimidated into submission. This comment was downvoted into oblivion with 7 votes by the time of this writing, and I'm sure there will be more coming. It all begs a massive question. I perceive I was disliked, but I have no idea why. So if I wanted to ameliorate the situation,
story of his life.
engage in good faith,
Story of his life.
since I don't even have the good guesses.
All right, whatever. Man children detected and confirmed. Scanning. I no longer identify as Christian. Did you ever on here? I have my doubts. I have my doubts. Fucking hate opened wide.
The real reason why, if I saw this post up there, and I were bothered by it, I would have done nothing. The real reason, my own post. Why, I would have done nothing about it, even if I did. Even if I somehow was bothered by it, I would have ignored it. The real reason is that I'm not...
What is he fucking doing here?
It's true.
Alright, okay. He's got a video called Hate Opened Wide.
You know, watching them try to reply to me with these, like, asinine replies. Like, is Pastor Stevenson's going to heaven? Are you sure you're going? I'm like, I certainly hope I'm not going to heaven. I have no interest in being saved anymore because heaven...
You've got to warn me before you pull out that much edge. I almost got cut.
Like I said, has become the bad place. I mean, think about the kind of company we're going to have to keep if we go up there. It's going to be all these nasty, sadistic, hateful Christians that have reminded us that there is no such thing as a hatred that resembles Christian love. It is the ugliest fucking thing and emotion that I have ever seen on this fucking planet. I would rather set myself on fire right now and die that way than spend 3 seconds.
Soldner's getting remade.
So why would I
anyway
want to...
The problem with this guy is that his seething rage is intriguing, but the actual demonstrations of it are sort of difficult to prize out and enjoy. Tricky guy. Let's try Dear Visa and MasterCard.
Anybody that follows my channel for any length of time pretty much knows that, you know, although I have my criticisms of the Democratic Party and I'm not a perfect fit for the party, who's a bit, you know, politically homeless, but, you know, I ostensibly find common cause with the Democrats on a pretty frequent basis, so... You know, he joined the party and everything, even though I don't always agree with everything it does, and, you know, and I feel that it sometimes is far too tepid and everything.
You're too tepid. I've had enough. I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's over tonight. I think the same thing happened when I found this guy the first time, where you can smell potential on him, but it's hard to find the good ones. We found 1 or 2 good ones. It's difficult to find them. Highlight of today's stream was probably the man suggesting lollies develop suicide bombing tactics and make people scared they're gonna kill them. You should do that. That will really help you. Anyway, take his advice. What a good idea. Thanks for your viewership, companionship, incredible generosity. Until next time, good night, sleep tight. Don't let the suicide squad bite.